So welcome to day 3 of the Money Miracles Challenge. I'm your host, Cassie McKenzie of makeoveryourmindset.com. I'm also streaming on Instagram video too. So I got a little bit going on this morning. Hopefully it goes well. Anyway, I thought I'd do that to open up the audience as well and give them a taste of what our challenge has been like, because it's been super fun. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed yesterday and learning about setting your intentions out into the universe and starting to act like the version of you that already has your desire. So today we're going to be covering all the beliefs that we're carrying around and learning how to change them from disempowering beliefs to ones that are more empowering, and it'll get you exactly what you're wanting in life. So first thing to ask yourself is, what beliefs are you carrying around that have prevented you from living the life of wealth and abundance that you desire? And these are also sometimes called limiting beliefs and or limiting decisions. So like I said earlier, they were things that have been in our brain for about since we were up to 7 years old. It's in our subconscious. It's so ingrained and it's crazy. Some of the things that we've heard, but they might include things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or it's not spiritual to have money, or things like that. And I like to think of them as like, I always use analogies, but so stick with me here. But I think of them as like the stretched out granny panties of your brain. So like you have no use for them now. You don't even know why you have them or why you even wear them, except sometimes they're comfortable, right? So, the subconscious brain thinks that these beliefs are comfortable because it's had them for so long. So as you want to fit into the nice, more silky ones that look a little better, right? It might be a little more flattering and maybe get you what you want in that department. But, it takes a little training to build yourself up to it. So those new beliefs are really uncomfortable for the subconscious brain at first. And after a while, it just doesn't notice it anymore. So after a while, you retrain your brain and your subconscious brain to start believing new, more empowering beliefs about what about yourself and about your abilities, and then that turns into the beliefs that you carry around that help you make your decisions. So some of the examples that I've heard before, and I might have said before, is like only the rich have money, or it's not spiritual, or money is the root of all evil. But really that quote is actually in the Bible. It was the love of money is the root of all evil. So like we've all gotten that one totally wrong. Or, I'm afraid to look at my bank account because I don't know what's going to happen. If I look at the bank account, it really freaks me out. So any of these thoughts all come from lack, and they're really going to keep you back from what you really want. So and the issue with focusing on lack is that, these the disempowering thoughts will really stick with you, and it'll only bring more lack mindset things towards you. So if you're thinking thoughts like this, or you're concentrating on how you feel broke, then it's only going to bring more instances and circumstances, events that are going to make you feel more broke too. So, if you've ever heard any of your friends or family growing up, or recently even, or even today, maybe saying any of those things, it's just helping to solidify it. So the truth is, all these things are keeping you down, of course, and keeping you from the wealth that you deserve. And, we want to start moving from that there's great power in those, and that they're telling, even though it's what we don't want in life, it's telling us exactly what we do want in life. So you just take your disempowering thoughts, totally take the opposite of them, and that becomes your new affirmation. So your the affirmations make a super world of difference, and they supercharge your manifesting power too. So if you've ever heard yourself say, that's way too expensive, I'll never afford that, it kind of hurt me to even type that onto my notes, because like I cringe, because it's like, oh, that's really keeping you down. So you want to change that into the affirmation of, I can afford that. I can afford that and more things like that. I can afford whatever I want to buy, because the truth is you can. And, I'm not saying go run out and buy a Maserati today, but like, once you start retraining your brain, there's really no limit to what you can get. So it's the beauty of it. And, you start manifesting more and more money, you start getting more into your life, and it's really exciting because, I just in the last month have probably manifested, thousands and thousands of not just money, dollars, but discounts and rebates and buy one, get one deals, and like all the craziest stuff you'd ever even, like I've never even imagined I would get. But it's all, I believe, I think it's all from focusing on this kind of mindset and this sort of coaching. So, one of the quick hacks that you can use, because sometimes when you're doing affirmations, it can be tough at first. So you might feel like you're faking it. And if you feel like you're faking it, it's not going to stick with you. And that's not going to help, because you're just going to be saying words out loud and you're not going to be attaching the right emotions to them. And that's what really brings things closer, like, to you quicker. What you want to do is take the sentence and add either of these phrases. It makes it much easier. You say, I'm deciding to believe, and then you insert your affirmation. So I'm deciding to believe that money comes easily and frequently. Because if it hasn't come easily or frequently for you in the past, your brain might already like just reject it if you just say these things out loud. So you want to change it to, I'm deciding to believe XYZ, or I'm choosing to believe money comes easily and frequently. So that makes it easier to digest, and it makes it a lot easier for you to, say it with feeling and actually believe it. So, pardon me, I'm sick. My little one's got me sick, and I'm just, my goodness, really making it through it. So, I just want to share some of my favorite affirmations with you. The first one, I'm financially free. I'm so grateful for all the money and wealth I have in my life. I am free to change my money mindset for the better starting now. And also, I'm worthy of a positive cash flow. And I always have more than enough money for myself. So, part of your assignment tonight in your challenge is to come up with some affirmations. And the next part of this challenge today is to make room for your money. So you're going to go around and figure out, like, in order for more to come to you, you've got to get rid of the stagnant energy. So, money really is just energy. So what stuck energy do you have sitting around your house? What do you need to let go of in order to make more room for this money that's coming to you? And, you clean out your purses, your drawers, your old wallets, work bags, suitcases, makeup cases, car. Like, is there an old iPhone you could put on eBay and sell? Do you have clothes you haven't worn that are just taking up space in your drawers? And, you make space for new ones to come in. And, one day I actually found 175 euros in my wallet, like this old wallet that we took to Spain a few months ago. And I was like, oh, wow, well, that's pretty cool. And 20 Japanese yen that I actually found that on the floor of an airplane. It wasn't mine. I've never been to Japan. 300 South African rand. 120 British pounds, and most of that was all in old suitcases I used. Like, apparently in the past, I have not been thinking about leaving my energy in my suitcases. Maybe because they're so heavy, I feel like I carry so much energy just to get it in the house. But anyway, that's another point. So I want you to turn into the Merry Money Miracle Maids and go clean out all those things. Also, while you're at it, clean out all the old receipts, your brochures, your wrappers, postcards, I don't know, the flyer from the person who came up to you at the bar last weekend, whatever. Just clean it all up while you're at it. Make room and make space for all this new stuff to come to you. And the money, all the new money. Also, arrange all your money like face up and your credit cards facing towards you, because that'll show you that you appreciate it, and you'll be able to be thankful for what you have, and that'll multiply everything that you have. And I know if you're new to this, it sounds crazy, but it works. I promise you. I've done all of this is exactly what worked for me, and I want it to work for you too. So you don't want it all over the place. That only makes the energy get even more stuck. And the universe loves order and speed. And I love order and speed. So everything will come together quicker if you have more order. So you could literally have hundreds of dollars in your house and car right now that's waiting for you to find it. So go find it. And your challenge for today. And I'm going to put these all in a worksheet to send out to everyone. If you're just joining us, we're on a Facebook and an Instagram live chat, and this is part of my 5-day Money Miracles challenge. I thought I'd open it up to Instagram live, and thanks everybody for joining, first of all, or second of all. But I just want to, if you want to access this video, I'm going to try to post it to Instagram, and then also it'll be posted on our Facebook group, the Money Miracle, or the Makeover Your Mindset Squad. So your challenge for today is make room for your new beliefs. So journal out all of this bullshit into your journal about what you've been thinking in the past. It'll help release it, and then let it go. Like, just let it go. Write a letter to Elsa from Frozen. For God's sake, just let that all go. Then you want to create new, more empowering beliefs and start affirming every day. So at least 5 to 10 of your, take at least 5 or 10 of your limiting thoughts and create new empowering affirmations that say the complete polar opposite. Remember the present tense and positive statements. So make a list of 5 to 10 additional money mindset affirmations if you're ready to, and write them and just repeat them daily. And remember, you can add the 2 phrases, I'm choosing to excuse me, I'm choosing to believe my blah, 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 or I'm deciding to believe, money comes easily and frequently. So that'll make it easier at first to digest and to internalize. So next is to go clean house. So clean out your drawers, clean out your purses, and then keep track of all the manifested money that you've had up until now. And thank you so much for joining, guys. Like, I'm so proud of you for making it to day 3. If you've made it this far, you've made it farther than about half of people would do, because a lot of times, if you don't feel bad about yourself, if you missed a day, you can just keep right up. Like, the important thing is that you just finish. So finish at some point. I get it. Lives are busy. I've got 2 kids. I have another job, and I just I get it. I get you're busy, so do it when you can, preferably 5 days in a row. But I get that sometimes things come up, especially with the holidays. So I'm trying to keep these things short for you in that case. So be sure to share your success and thoughts in the Facebook group. You can DM me if you like this and you want more of it. Let me know. I'm having a super fun time doing this, and I hope to bring more to you in the future. Tomorrow we'll be talking and adding the magic words into all of this, and you'll find out exactly why they've made us call them the magic words since we were little. And it's not just because they got us candy. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Bye.